Hello everyone and welcome to our discussion. My name is Morgan and in this video we will be discussing the implications and importance of evolution and crossbreeding. I want to start off by just talking about the basic of genetics and what happens during crossbreeding. Genetics is the study of how traits are passed down from parent to offspring. During reproduction, DNA is replicated and passed from a parent to their offspring. This inheritance of genetic material influences the appearance and behavior of the offspring. The environment that an organism lives in can also influence how genes are expressed. This is important to note when we start talking about the real-world implications. A crossbred is an organism born out of two purebred parents from two different breeds. Normally, the crossbred animals gain complementary traits that enhance their aesthetic and/or environmental value. Crossbreeding is usually done with the intention of producing offspring that share the traits of both parents, or to produce an organism with hybrid vigor. Crossbreeding is generally performed to improve the health and viability of organisms. Irresponsible crossbreeding can also bring undesirable results, like animals of inferior quality. The positive outcomes highlighted in a study about Ethiopian chickpeas identifies the high genetic diversity, which is crucial for breeding programs aimed at improving chickpea varieties. This diversity is a significant genetic resource that may be used to create new varieties with desired characteristics, including disease resistance, yield potential, and adaptation to various conditions. Furthermore, the study identified various population patterns among Ethiopian chickpeas, which might benefit in targeted breeding attempts to improve certain features. Crossbreeding can result in the loss of beneficial features that are inclusive to the parent species. This dilution of genetic features can lead to the loss of genetic diversity and make it harder to protect the original species. Crossbreeding can produce offspring with unforeseen features, making it difficult to assess the quality or worth of the new breed. Crossbreeding can potentially pose new health risks to both species, since the offspring may have a compromised immune system or be more prone to specific illnesses. This can lead to a higher healthcare expense and lower productivity. Crossbreeding can also result in decreased fertility in a new breed, making it harder to maintain consistent population. This is especially troublesome in agriculture, where a constant population is required for output. An example includes recent reports about polar bears and grizzly bears interbreeding as the Arctic's climate conditions change. This phenomenon is caused by the Arctic's decreasing sea ice, which forces polar bears to migrate south and cross paths with grizzly bears. Crossbreeding between these bears raises worries about the species' genetic integrity. While some experts believe that hibernation might result in new adaptations that would help bears survive in a changing environment, others are concerned about the long-term repercussions for the survival of these iconic species. Conservationists are actively monitoring the issue and investigating the effects of crossbreeding on polar bears and grizzly bear populations. Some researchers believe that maintaining the bears' habitats and tackling climate change are critical steps towards assuring the survival of both species in their respective settings. The crossbreeding of polar bears and grizzly bears is a difficult topic that emphasizes wildlife's struggle in a constantly changing environment. While it raises concerns about the future of these species, it also emphasizes the necessity of conservation efforts and combating climate change in order to maintain biodiversity. In conclusion, crossbreeding is a strong technique that allows breeders to tap into the genetic potential of other species or variations in order to produce offspring with better features. By carefully selecting parent organisms with desirable qualities, breeders may affect future generations' genetic compositions and promote innovation in a variety of sectors. Understanding genetic concepts in breeding is critical for effective crossbreeding innovations and long-term agricultural operations. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you.